4% right now. And it already has been over $1. I think it has already been $2, but definitely over $1, right? So for $200, you can buy 100,000 crypto coins, this particular crypto, and hold it till it go back to $1, right? And that $200 will turn into $100,000. You heard it here first. I'm telling you now, it might not. Might not. But if you're gonna spend $200 and something, like if you're finna buy something that costs $225, or if you got $225, why not? You can always sell it, right? Say it go from 0.004 to a penny, and you go, I ain't gonna wait. Okay, well then you probably made a little bit of money. It's more than $200, even if it go to a penny, right? So it's up to you. You can just be like, hey, I'm out. I got my money, or you can get it to a penny, get your $200 something back, and then save whatever you got left, and just let that go. But anyway, that's my tip. Again, I'll put it up there. Sorry, my memory's bad. I'm a TBI survivor. The fact that I could talk to you and I'm alive is a blessing. So people who know me, you just have to deal with things like that. Matter of fact, if you knew me and we were together, I would often have to ask you during our conversations sometimes, hey, what was I just saying? It's a hard thing to be, a situation to be in when you're talking and you completely forget everything that you were saying, right? And it's not weed. That's just the weed. My memory too. Or don't be saying, it's just you. Oh, that too. Okay. But I did have a TBI caused aneurysm and kept on active duty until what you see here, which is my face was drooping, which I can't do anything about now. So, I try. I don't know if I try to hide but who wants to look like they feel, right? You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't feel good, I'm not gonna be looking like I feel. Hopefully. Do I look like I'm? Well, never mind. What else? NBA was talking about Dame going down to Miami. That's cool. I want him to go down to Miami too. So, that, and what else was going on? NASCAR was in Chicago. I watched that. Did you watch that? It was real. I watched the whole race too. And like the Bubba Wallace. Well, I watched, was that yesterday? That was yesterday. What's the day? I don't know. Anyway, I watched whatever. Maybe that was Sunday. But Bubba Wallace came like way down at the bottom. And then I read something today that he had a accident. I seen that, watched the video. Going in hot in turn one. That's for the people who was watching the car racing videos. I mean, I like driving, but I just don't like driving on the street in the real world doing. But I mean, on a racetrack, right? Like these different places, like in Vegas or Atlanta Speedway, that offer a chance to get behind the wheel of an exotic car and do some laps. That's your boy. Trying to get there one day. Go take a weekend and go to one of these auctions, you know? What is those, can't even remember their name. Oh well. Still drinking Coors. Haven't went back like they said it was a boycott. It's not a boycott for me. Okay. I drink Coors now because I don't drink that brand that they said that the customer base was kind of old and we was like this and that. I was like, what? Let me stop spending my money with them then. Let them buy it. So, well, they said that the stock is down I don't know. And what else was going on today? Oh, my NFTs. Again, I make NFTs. I actually draw them. If you know about it, well, I own NFTs and then I make NFTs. The NFTs that's on crypto.com is NFTs that I purchased. That's in the GKM 66 collection. That some of them are for sale, but some of them are not for sale because I'm not selling them. I bought it for me, right? But it's still on the site because you can't take it off of the thing. So it's always there, but it's not for sale. And, I mean, I guess I accept in offers, but it wouldn't be nothing stupid like some guy today. I guess he looked at the fact that I paid $1 for something and he offered me $3. Well, I bought that for $1 last spring or last summer, and I went through a lot of stuff to find it, right? Me finding it, and then the number one, because it was a 5 editions, right? I had the number 1 edition. You offer me $3, dude. You don't really want that, right? So his offers was rejected. And then I have Tiny Robot Superheroes. The Tiny, if you want to know, comes from like Dr. Seuss with Whoville. It was on one of those, right? It was microscopic. So their universe is so, it's tiny, right? So that's where the Tiny and Tiny Robot Superheroes come from. You may see them and you go, well, they don't look tiny. You're right, they're not tiny, but their universe is tiny. So why did I choose robots? Because I didn't want to deal with people, right? Man, I'm not like other artists that I guess grew up watching where they only do people that look like them, right? I got all kind of people, all kind of robots, all kind of situations that I do. Look at that. Ain't she pretty? She's gonna do that, but I didn't do that one yet. Again, these are AI, but people think like some computer did that. No, computer did not do this. I didn't put in no words and that came out. That is stupid, right? That is dumb and ignorant, right? Now, what came out was I probably, put in, the fact that it was a robot, right? Because you can see that, my hand, if I could do this, right? That's what these brakes are. It's a robot, right? You can see the robot on, where it was just brakes in the robot, right? But some people just see a girl because they stupid, right? It's a robot. Anyway, I probably made her breast bigger. Her eyes weren't like that. Her lips weren't like that. Her nose weren't like that. No computer can do that. I haven't seen where you type in and it come out like that. I mean, I'm sure some people, those are prompt crafters. They, one day it'll be people who get paid because they know how to put in the computer, right? There's some people who can do that. I cannot do that. So I had to go in with my, I want to get up, my pen and fix this and make it as beautiful as it is, right? Added the wording, the earrings, her makeup. I had to learn how to do makeup. All I know about doing makeup, right? So all that makes these unique. AI and hand drawing to create something that never been. And I wanted to deal with robots because, okay, you can have whatever kind of character, but like say Arnold Schwarzenegger. As Arnold's career went on, he had to start, and other stars, they do movies with kids because they want to get to the next generation, right? So they start doing those goofy movies like they like some, fish out of water, and the kids are there, and he's a big dumbass person. Oh, you goddamn kids. And he, So I was like, well, I didn't want to do that, right, with these characters. So at first it was toddler robot superheroes because they would stay young, right? They would be forever little robots and shit. But I was running into problems because I was putting them in adult situations and shit, and then toddlers, adult situations, it just wasn't right, right? Yeah, I was just like, this shit is not right, right? You know, as kids, you know, it was only certain things I could do because I already had like a one when I was doing toddler robots. It was like a pimp thing and shit because the whole thing was they were making the robots turn into humans, right? And once they could turn to humans, of course, they want to have sex. And these pimp ass robots was pimping these motherfuckers out, right? They was pimping hoes. They had robot hoes all on the street. You know, in the NFT that I made, of course. I can't even find it right now. But anyway, this is kind of how this was, but again, I put the prompt in to even make this, right? I did her lips, I did her eyes to make sure that her eyes then, like, let me look at this. Is her nose fixed on here? Nope, her nose not fixed. Like, she got like a cleft in her nose. Look at that. You see that nose? That's not in mine, not in the one that I have on here, because I had to go in and fix all that, right? I'm like, can't have that. So you go in and fix all that, and I don't know if I could find that. Where is it at? Here it is. See? Now, you see her nose? This shit is fixed. I go in and do all that shit. I'm sorry. What am I talking about, cussing? If you're a young person, when I was young, my mother cussed. I used to be like, can you stop cussing? I remember one time I said that. She cussed me the fuck out. Like, what the fuck? Can I stop cussing? If you don't get your stupid ass out of my face. So, stop cussing around your kids, because then you'll be like, y'all know, y'all done seen your kids cuss at somebody, and then here your ass is. What I done created. You knew what? You, or your little hellion, just cussing. Fuck y'all talking about? I said the N word. That doesn't mean that they're black. They could be anything. I seen a movie on Pluto TV. Shout out to Pluto. Woo woo! Pluto TV. That's a great fucking thing, right? Godzilla channel. What the? Who would have thought, right? When I was little, I used to watch Godzilla Week. Now they got the Godzilla channel. All Godzilla, all kind of Godzillas. What kind of crazy? But anyway, I was watching on the Kung Fu channel. It was a movie. It was so weird. It had everybody in it. I mean, it was a Kung Fu. I can't even tell you what it was. It just had all kind of crazy stuff. It was like a Kung Fu dude, and then it was like a white lady with red hair, and then it was like some cowboys, and then there was that little black dude from Friday. The little dude, right? Who was throwing the shit, you know, I can't leave home, I tell you. Chased the woman out the house. Anyway, Miss Jackson, what was her name? Lord. Anyway, that little guy, he was in it. It was a weird movie. I was like, what the? It was like, is this the movie or is it the sweet? Shout out to Dispo in Hazel Park. Go by there and get your cannabis legally in Michigan. If you're in Michigan, tell them Gibrain sent you. They're going to be like, who? Gibrain, you know, the goofy guy. The guy that looked like Dave Chappelle. Oh, him. Yeah. I don't know why y'all be saying that. Nigga, I'm 56. I'm older than Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle look like me. Okay? Right? I don't look like Dave Chappelle. Yes, I do. I don't know. Anyway, what else? I guess that's it. More ladies need to subscribe and follow my page. What are y'all doing? You know, all kind of women from 18 on up. Stop playing. Support me. Support my work. Support my art. I watch faces. You know, I'll be hooking that up. Who don't want no fresh hookup by me? Like, who is you? Gibrain, GKM66. What is GKM66? Well, that's my name. Gibrain Khalil McElroy. The initials, GKM. I was born in 1966. GKM66 is just some short stuff that I used to put on. The stuff that I would design. I put on, you know, if I made some shoes, put some designs on something, I always, you know, put stuff on things. You know, I didn't ever leave the stuff just the way it was. If it was a blue jean jacket, I had it, my blue jean jacket. And I had it. I still got it. Shit just in storage. Again, that's why I'm here. I'm not here because I live in a motherfucking motel. I do not. See? And I got this light here because, you know, I'm a veteran and I got that shit going on in my hair that day. The VA in Detroit and VAs everywhere won't do anything about because they know everything. And when you know everything, you're no longer a practicing physician, right? You just a know-it-all who don't know shit. And then people go misdiagnosed with shit and forever with these ignorant, dumb, well, I'm not even gonna say that, with the people here that, you know, I'm forced to have to go to for service. Anyway, so that's why I got that light, so it kind of like on my head, so you can't see the stuff, you know, you're like, why you, I be thinking, I'm a star. I know you don't know me. You don't know me because I was at work, all right? Nobody knows people who work. Like, oh, we got the new person on the block? No, they retired. Oh, shit, because I've never seen them before. Never seen them because they was at work. They wasn't walking around the neighborhood. They was at work. Anyway, Lucid Group, the crypto that I'll put up here because I forgot what it's called. Yeah, and I guess, I don't know, crypto is just the way that people gonna have to get out of, you know, change their situation because you can't do it with stocks because stocks, they've been doing it too long. There's too many things working against you. You don't have enough money to buy enough of whatever to make enough money off of. I mean, sure, people get lucky, but